Ladies and gentlemen, beloved friends, today I bring a message that will ignite hope in your hearts and awaken a sense of divine expectation within your soul. The angels are speaking, and their message is clear. The season of your marriage is closer than you realize. For those who have prayed, waited, and wondered if true love would ever arrive, this is the moment your spirit has been longing for. God's timing is perfect, and His plans for you are beyond what you can imagine. Every tear you've shed, every moment of patience, every whisper of prayer, none of it has gone unnoticed. Heaven has been orchestrating your union, aligning hearts, and preparing circumstances so that when the moment comes, it will be flawless, divinely appointed, and filled with joy that words cannot contain. So today, I invite you to open your heart to a message of hope, of faith, and of certainty. It is not just a promise. It is a revelation from the angels themselves. You are stepping into a season where love will no longer wait, where the doors of destiny are opening, and where your soulmate is drawing near. Prepare yourself, because what the angels are saying is this: you're getting married sooner than you think. There is a divine rhythm to life, a timing that is set beyond human understanding, and it governs every blessing that comes to us, including the most intimate and sacred gift of marriage. Many of us tend to measure life with our own clocks, impatiently watching the calendar, wondering why love has not yet arrived, questioning whether our prayers are being heard, or doubting if the right person will ever come along. But God does not operate according to our schedules or our expectations. There is a perfect season for everything, and marriage is no exception. The angels, who are messengers of God's will, assure us that the timing of your union is divinely orchestrated. Even when it feels like you have been waiting too long, or when the world suggests that love should have already appeared, heaven is at work behind the scenes, aligning every detail so that your life partner will come at the precise moment that fulfills God's purpose for both of you. Trust divine timing requires faith, a faith that believes in what cannot yet be seen. It is not always easy to wait, especially when longing fills your heart and loneliness whispers discouragement. Yet the waiting itself is part of the preparation. God uses the period before marriage to shape your character, to refine your heart, and to cultivate within you the wisdom and patience necessary for a lifelong union. Every experience, every challenge, every season of waiting contributes to the person you are becoming and ensures that when your spouse enters your life, you will be ready to embrace the fullness of love, not just with desire, but with maturity, understanding, and a spirit prepared to honor and nurture the bond you are about to form. Divine timing also protects you, shields you from unions that would not endure, and guides you toward a partnership that is sustainable, joyful, and blessed. There are countless ways in which human impatience can lead to compromise, to choices based on temporary desire rather than eternal alignment. The angels are actively working to prevent missteps, to close doors that would have led to heartache, and to open doors that lead to blessings. When you trust the timing of heaven, you gain the peace of knowing that your journey is not random, that every event is part of a greater plan, and that your eventual marriage is not only inevitable, but perfect in its placement within your life. Even when life seems unpredictable or the path forward is unclear, The angels remind us that nothing happens by chance. Every encounter, every connection, every seemingly minor decision is part of the divine choreography that will ultimately lead to the moment when you meet the one who will stand beside you for the rest of your life. There is a hidden order to the universe that aligns hearts, circumstances, and opportunities in ways that human eyes cannot yet perceive. Trusting this process is not passive resignation, it is active faith. It is living with hope, with expectancy, and with the awareness that the Creator of the universe has not forgotten you, that your prayers have been heard, and that your deepest desires are being honored in the most perfect way. It is also important to recognize that divine timing is intimately tied to personal growth. The angels guide us not only toward the right person, but toward the person we are meant to be when that person arrives. This is why sometimes love seems delayed. It is not because it will never come, but because you are being prepared to receive it in the fullness it deserves. Your character, your spirit, and your capacity to give and receive love are all being refined. Heaven's timing ensures that your union will be fruitful, joyful, and enduring, and that it will be a source of blessing, not just for you and your spouse, but for all those whose lives you touch together. Understanding divine timing also brings an extraordinary peace. The anxiety that comes from comparing yourself to others, from worrying about whether your love story is progressing on schedule, is replaced by trust. Trust that God knows the perfect moment, trust that the angels are guiding the way, and trust that nothing can derail a plan that has been set by the Creator. Every delay, every season of anticipation is part of a carefully constructed path leading to the exact moment when your marriage will happen sooner than you think and in the most blessed way possible. Heaven is always at work, even when we cannot see it, arranging circumstances and guiding paths in ways that defy human logic. The angels, as messengers of God's will, have a role in preparing the way for your marriage, aligning people, places, and moments so that your union comes forth in divine perfection. Every encounter you have had, every connection that seemed random, every unexpected turn in your life has been part of this divine orchestration. The love you are meant to experience is not a matter of chance or coincidence. It is a carefully guided plan orchestrated by forces beyond the human eye. Angels are constantly working to place the right people in your life at the right time, to remove obstacles, and to ensure that when you meet your spouse, the circumstances are ripe for connection, understanding, and lifelong commitment. It is important to recognize that divine preparation is not only about bringing two people together, but also about shaping the environment in which your love will thrive. Angels influence not only relationships, but also the circumstances around them. They prepare your hearts, your homes, your careers, and your social networks so that when your life partner appears, everything feels naturally aligned. Preparation ensures that the relationship is not forced, rushed, or chaotic. Instead, it flows effortlessly, guided by unseen hands that have already designed the perfect timing and sequence for your lives to intersect. It is a reminder that God's plan is meticulous and precise, leaving no room for chance, and every detail is being attended to even when patience feels like a challenge. Trusting in this divine orchestration requires awareness and attentiveness. Sometimes The angels send subtle signs, gentle nudges, or unexpected opportunities that hint at the path you are meant to follow. These can come in the form of meeting someone through a friend, hearing a word of encouragement at just the right moment, or feeling an inner prompting to make a decision you might otherwise overlook. Recognizing these divine signals allows you to participate in the unfolding of God's plan, cooperating with the angels rather than resisting the guidance that surrounds you. Every decision, when aligned with divine purpose, becomes part of a larger tapestry designed to bring your soulmate into your life at exactly the right time. Preparation by heaven also involves protection. There are moments when we are tempted to pursue relationships that are not aligned with our higher good, when desire might cloud judgment, or when impatience might push us toward choices that do not honor the plan God has for us. Angels intervene to guide, redirect, and safeguard us from paths that would not bear the fruit of lasting love. Sometimes, this protection comes in the form of delays, opportunities, or circumstances that seem inconvenient at the time. Interventions are not punishments or setbacks, but rather acts of divine love, ensuring that your eventual marriage is built on a foundation of destiny, harmony, and spiritual alignment. Furthermore, divine orchestration nurtures growth within the individuals involved, while the angels are arranging the external circumstances. God is simultaneously working within each heart. Personal growth, emotional maturity, and spiritual readiness are all essential elements of a successful marriage, and heaven prepares both partners to meet each other as whole, ready individuals. This preparation may manifest as life lessons, challenges, or experiences designed to cultivate patience, empathy, and understanding. Each moment of preparation, though it may feel difficult or delayed, a vital step in creating the readiness required to fully embrace the love that is approaching. Believing in this orchestration invites trust and peace. Instead of anxiety over the timing of your marriage, you can rest in the knowledge that everything is being arranged perfectly. There is no need to force circumstances or to become frustrated with apparent delays. The angels are actively aligning paths, opening doors, closing others, and ensuring that when the time comes, your meeting will be natural, your connection authentic, and your union divinely blessed. Every detail, from the way you meet to the way your lives converge, is guided by unseen hands, and nothing is left to chance. The harmony of heaven guarantees that your love story unfolds in a manner that is beautiful, purposeful, and enduring. Understanding that heaven has prepared your path transforms the waiting period into a season of hope and anticipation. Rather than feeling uncertainty, you can embrace the confidence that every encounter and every experience is purposeful. Every step you take is guided, and the angels are orchestrating the circumstances in which your marriage will bloom with grace, joy, and divine favor. When your life partner arrives, will not be a coincidence, but the culmination of a plan that has been carefully and lovingly crafted to bring you both together in perfect timing. Patience is one of the most profound virtues in the journey toward love, and yet it is often the hardest to cultivate. Many hearts grow weary as they wait for the arrival of a soulmate, feeling as if time moves too slowly, or wondering whether their prayers have been heard. Yet every moment of patience is not wasted, is being woven into a tapestry of preparation that ensures the fulfillment of divine promises. Angels bear witness to the faithfulness of those who wait, and heaven rewards perseverance in ways that surpass human understanding. Each instance of trust, each silent prayer, and every act of restraint contributes to the readiness of your heart to receive love in its most